The football world was shocked yesterday when Zinedine Zidane announced that he was leaving Real Madrid, having managed them to win 3 consecutive Champions Leagues, and he surprised the players and the president of Madrid, Florentino Perez, who is the man who makes all the big decisions. And I'm joined now from Madrid by Richard Fitzpatrick, an Irish man, a journalist working there. Richard, a big shock for everybody. I understand even Perez didn't want him to go in this fashion and was caught by surprise himself.
Yeah, he was. Shock is definitely the operative word. Perez is a man who likes to make his own decisions. He doesn't care for people making decisions for him, which is exactly what Zidane did. As you suggest, it was a huge surprise to the players, to the fans, and to Perez himself, the president. People had speculated idly, it'd be a nice way to go out having won 3 Champions League titles, but nobody thought it would happen. So it's come as a real bombshell. He met with Florentino Perez, the president, and the general manager of Real Madrid, Jose Angel Sanchez, on Wednesday, and they spoke for 2 hours, but the man wasn't returning. They couldn't persuade him to change his mind. It doesn't seem like it's a snap decision, that this had been at the back of his mind during the season. As we've spoken before, they had a very poor league campaign, the worst in a long time. They were 17 points adrift of Barcelona. And
Richard, just sorry to interrupt you, but they had a shock in the Copa del Rey, the Spanish Cup, as well, when they were beaten by Leganes, which is a very small club.
Yeah, on the outskirts of Madrid. Zidane, you're right to raise that. Zidane mentioned that in his press conference as a kind of a big moment of reflection for him. They lost 2-1 at home in the Bernabeu. It was just indicative of how he struggled to get the team up for league games and for cup games. The same kind of thing, similar pattern happened with Pep Guardiola when he was at Barcelona. He just ran out of gas. He couldn't motivate the players. That fourth final season of his at Barca, when they had won 3 league titles on the trot, they lost the league title that season to Real Madrid. So similarly, Zidane was struggling to motivate the players. They just crawled over the line in the Champions League, beating Liverpool in the final, but they weren't as convincing this season at all compared to last season when they won 5 trophies in 2015, and they looked very, very impressive. But this year you could see they just didn't have it in their legs as much, and that showed in the league campaign domestically.